Hello everyone! Today we will open up not one but two Planeswalker decks because we are catching up to what we have missed so far. Starting off with the Planeswalker decks from War of the Spark. Right, we start off with Gideon, the Oathsworn. I really haven't got a clue. I have a feeling there were like 5 decks in this set. I don't know for sure. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. There could have been 2 as well. Right, Gideon the Oathsworn, a 6 mana Planeswalker, mono white of course, 4 loyalty. Whenever you attack with 2 or more non-Gideon creatures, put a +1/+1 counter on each of those creatures. Then +2 until end of turn, Gideon becomes a 5/5 white soldier creature that's still a Planeswalker. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to him this turn. And -9, exile Gideon and each creature your opponent controls. Alright. There he is. Oh my. The card is damaged. Oh. Wizards should learn from Pokemon with those clip-on thingies. Right, nothing to do about that now. We got 2 packs of War of the Spark. We'll open those at the end of the video. And we have that. We also have one of these. Hey, before you play, again, as is tradition. Alright, this is a black and white deck. Now then. We don't have one of those awesome strips that... one of those pull tabs, that's what you call it. So we have to do it the old-fashioned way. No, wait, there is a pull tab. Oh my god. Right, let's start with these cards. We have Command the Dreadhorde for 6 mana. We have a sorcery. Choose any number of target creature and or Planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Dreadhorde deals damage to you equal to the total converted mana cost of those cards. Put them onto the battlefield under your control. Then we have the Oath of Kaya. It's a 3 mana legendary enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. And whenever an opponent attacks a Planeswalker you control with 1 or more creatures, Oath of Kaya deals 2 damage to that player and you gain 2 life. Gideon's Battlecry, one of the exclusive cards, for 4 is sorcery. Put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. You may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Gideon the Oathsworn, reveal it and put it into your hand. Search your library this way, shuffle it. We have 2 of those, of course. Kaya, the Bane of the Dead. Nothing special there. Ajani's Pridemate. Charmed Stray. We have an Enforcer Griffin. Makeshift Battalion. Trusted Pegasus. War Screecher. Vampire Opportunist. Cruel Celebrant. Gideon's Company, another exclusive card. For 4, a 3/3. Whenever you gain life, put 2 +1/+1 counters on Gideon's Company. And then for 4, put a loyalty counter on target Gideon Planeswalker. Ooh, that's pretty nice. And Orzhov Guildgate, which is also exclusive to the deck. We haven't seen Guildgates in War of the Spark, so that's exclusive. Some lands. More lands. The Bond of Discipline. Obnixilis Cruelty. Desperate Lunge, also exclusive. For 2 an instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains flying until end of turn. You gain 2 life. Oh, we have a code card. You won't be able to use that because I use those. Ha ha ha. Right. So that's 1. And then let's open up Jace. Now then, Jace is the Arcane Strategist. For 6, a 4 loyalty Planeswalker. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. +1, draw a card. And -7, creatures you control can't be blocked this turn. Right, like I said, the boosters will be opened last. Right, and this card is good. Undamaged. Very well. We have here a Jace box with 2 more packs. I will keep them separate. Huh. They're both Lily and Teferi fronts. We have another Hey Before You Play. And there we have it. Right, Spark Double to start it off with. It's a 4 mana 0/0, and when it enters the battlefield, it enters as a copy of a creature or planeswalker you control, except it enters with an additional +1/+1 counter on it if it's a creature, and a additional loyalty counter if it's a planeswalker. And it isn't legendary. If it is legendary. Right. Okay. There we go, that's the first rare. Then we have a Bioessence Hydra, so this is probably Simic colors. Yes, it is, I see it over there. It's a 4/4 trample for 5. It enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each loyalty counter on planeswalkers you control. Oh, that's sweet. And when 1 or more loyalty counters are put on a planeswalker you control, put that many +1/+1 counters on Bioessence Hydra. Jace's Ruse, exclusive to the deck. For 5, a sorcery, return up to 2 target creatures to their owner's hand. You may search your library and or graveyard for Jace the Arcane Strategist. And if you do it from your library, shuffle it 2 times. Kiora, the Behemoth Beckoner. We have Kiora's Dambreaker. Bloomhulk. Pollenbright Druid. Primordial Worm. And a Ward Scale Crocodile. Then we have a Merfolk Skydiver. Guild Pact Informant, which is exclusive to the deck. It's a 3 mana 1/1 flying, and when it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, proliferate. Ooh, sweet, we get 4 of those. Jace's Projection, also exclusive, a 4 mana 2/2 creature. Whenever you draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Jace's Projection. And for 4, put a loyalty counter on target Jace Planeswalker. Cool. Simic Guildgate, also exclusive, because Guildgates, just like the other deck. Islands, of course. Forests. Then we have Jace's Triumph. Stealth Mission. Band Together. Courage in Crisis. And New Horizons, another code card you guys cannot use, and some more of these tip cards. Right, that's it for that, for the decks. Now for the boosters. First of all, we start with the 2 boosters from the Gideon deck. Alright, so we're gonna skip all the commons. We have a Heartwarming Redemption. Very fitting for the Gideon deck. Dreadhorde Twins, Bleeding Edge, and we have, nice, Chandra, the Fire Artisan. For 4, it's a planeswalker, of course, for 4 loyalty. Whenever 1 or more loyalty counters are removed from Chandra, she deals that much damage to target opponent or planeswalker. So that also counts when she is killed, as far as I know. Right, +1. Exile the top card of your library. You may play it this turn. And then -7. Exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. Right. All right. Well, that's a good start. Right. Every booster had a planeswalker, of course. I forgot about that. We have a Pledge of Unity. We have a Bond of Insight, and we have a Tibalt Rakish Instigator, and our rare here is Feather, the Redeemed. For 3, a 3/4 flying. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. Cool. Oh, and we have a foil, Evolution Sage. Sweet. So that's that for the Gideon deck. Now for the Jace deck. Let's take a look what Jace would have to offer us if we were to tinker with the deck. Right, so we get a Flux Channeler, Mayhem Devil, Huatli, the Sun's Heart, and we have Storef, Defkarin Lich. It's a 4 mana 5/4 trample, and when it deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, return to your hand target creature or planeswalker card in your graveyard that wasn't put there this combat. Alright. Totally useless for that deck, but still, it's a legendary. You can make a deck out of that. A commander deck. Alright. Again, skipping all the commons. Bond of Passion. Rally of Wings. And we have an Obnixilis the Hate Twisted. As well as a Soul Diviner. For 2, a 2/3. And if you tap it, remove a counter from an artifact, creature, land, or planeswalker you control. Draw a card. And that's that. Alright. Well, there you have it. 2 planeswalker decks. Jace and Gideon. Hope you all enjoyed it. See you all next time. Bye bye.